This has been pretty fun. This month we've been featuring a series of stories called What's in the Basement, all about Utah's historical treasures that are stored in the basement of the Rio Grande Train Station.
Yeah, they've all been such unique items. And today the series does wrap up. It's Pioneer Day, and we have a rare and valuable item featuring pioneers. Here's Fox 13's Todd Tanner.
Anybody with a phone knows that it's very easy to take a picture today, but Chase Roberts is here to tell us about photography and the way it was in pioneer times. Chase, what have you got here?
We actually have a picture of Brigham Young. This photo is from 1868.
Wow, so photography was really just kind of getting going then, right?
Yes, yeah, these glass plate negatives are really, they were used up until the 1900s. They're really cool little pieces of technology.
This original glass plate negative freezes a moment in time. The first presidency and quorum of 12 apostles of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints behind the Beehive House in Salt Lake City on October 9th, 1868. Brigham Young is front and center. At his sides, four of the men who would go on to succeed him as presidents of the church. One of them, Wilford Woodruff, noted in his journal that this was the first time the presidency and quorum had all been together since 1835.
The standing still was quite a task, right? You have very, very long exposure times to actually grab a photo.
Off to the left, disturbing the backdrop, a figure that appears a bit ghostly because the person didn't stick around long enough for a proper exposure. Many historians believe it's a child taking a peek.
Glass plate negatives are really cool and really fragile.
The negative is owned by the Utah State Historical Society. The image has been more recently enhanced with the help of the church, specifically Keith Finlayson and Ron Fox.
Our photograph collections number in the millions, so there's just treasures in every corner.
Todd Tanner, Fox 13 News, Utah.
The basement of the museum where all the treasures seen in these stories have been stored is actually off limits to the public, but you can find all these stories on our website. The Utah Divisions of History and Art hope to someday have a museum on the grounds of the Utah State Capitol building. Now, Utah is only one of two states that does not have a museum of history and culture.